Happy Easter and Goop Posca Talala. I have an announcement, an exciting announcement for me at least, inspired by a request from an old musical chum. I am writing a draft for a book which will feature daily insights into our present postmodern social crisis, along with proposals as to how we may address and combat the terrible ideas which have come to replace those upon which Western liberal democracy was founded. Western liberal democracy, with its focus on individual sovereignty and accountability, has come under constant assault. This has led to the rule of law being corrupted by those in places of power who believe that the state ought to have supremacy over the individual. Our civil liberties have never been under greater threat. This extends to our current crisis in global order, with China vying for hegemonic control over global markets and social order. The CCP virus has provided them, and those psychopaths in the West have sold out our interests to China with the ideal opportunity to foist their plans for a great reset, where the CCP and its hired psychopaths will seize the means of production, control distribution of resources, and control what we are allowed to think and say. But there is a much deeper and psycho-spiritual reason for this attack, and that will be the purpose of my book, entitled Restoring Social Order, Daily Meditations as an Antidote to Tyranny. So every day I'm going to be writing an installment, a chapter in that book, till there's 365 chapters, which will be finished the day before Good Friday next year, 2022. I hope you look forward to reading it as much as I look forward to making it. But here are my thoughts for Good Friday. On this Good Friday, the entire Western world remembers how the living Logos offered himself as a sacrifice for our sin and inadequacy, so that we may be brought into a direct relationship with the divine. The pathological nature of the current mindset, which seeks to tear down the very foundations of Western liberty, namely a recognition of that eternal sacrifice, rational debate, open discourse, critical thinking, and our cultural heritage, is a direct result of rejecting the very nature of our humanity by seeking to transform humanity into something it is not nor cannot be. Politics cannot solve this crisis of faith, and therefore the solution is not political. A rejection of divine principles has resulted in pathological social decay and madness. It is long overdue for us to return to first principles in analyzing our current situation. What is the root cause of our current dilemma? We have made the state our idol, and its hired psychopaths our priests. This is idolatry. We must repent and return to the foundation of all our freedom. So there we begin the book with the foundation for all our freedom. There is no better place to begin, and in fact, in examining Western philosophy and psychology and religion, you cannot begin anywhere else, for it all begins with the living Logos and being personally accountable to God. God bless you at Easter. These are things to think and pray about. Please share this video and join this critical discussion.